Wow, that's actually a good video of diplomacy from various countries. 100% Alana.
I also totally agree with Lana.
No doubt, Lana.
I totally agree with you, Anna. Okay. But which one do you like, guys?
I really like Japanese diplomacy. The anime or cartoon, that's good, right?
Right. What about South Korean? Just as interesting.
Yo. Hold on. We just see diplomacy from various countries, but we didn't see the one country. It's Indonesia.
Indonesia?
The Indonesia?
We forgot about Indonesia.
Oh yeah. What about Indonesia?
Hello friends, welcome to our exciting journey to explore the extraordinary world of Indonesia diplomacy. Prepare to be enthralled by the beauty, wealth, and important role of Indonesia in international relations. We will explore how rich and varied this country's relations with the world are. Let's start this journey and be inspired by Indonesia's efforts and achievements in maintaining relations with other countries. Indonesia diplomacy is a practice and policy used by the government of Indonesia to maintain the strengthened relation with other countries in the world. As the largest archipelago country in the world, Indonesia plays an important role in regional and global diplomacy. Indonesia diplomacy includes efforts in the fields of economy, trade, politics, and investment. Indonesia has a dynamic economy and act of bridge between ASEAN and Pacific countries. Through economic diplomacy, Indonesia seeks to increase trade exchange, expand export markets, and attract foreign investment to accelerate economic growth and development. Indonesia diplomacy not only reflects political and economic relations, but also serves as a stage for Indonesia's natural beauty and cultural richness. The country has an extraordinary diversity of nature, from dense tropical forests to white sand beaches to majestic mountains. Indonesia's wealth lies not only in its stunning natural scenery, but also in its rich and diverse culture. Indonesia is home to more than 300 ethnic groups with different language, custom, and traditional arts. Through cultural diplomacy, Indonesia introduced its cultural heritage to the world, with magnificent traditional dance, delicate carvings, beautiful batik, and other handicraft. Cultural events, festival, and artist exchange are a platform where Indonesia shares the beauty of its culture with the pride to the world.
Indonesia, as a diverse, geographically extensive country, engages in various types of diplomacy across different fields. And these are several types of Indonesian diplomacy. 1. Political diplomacy. Indonesian political diplomacy is to promote peace, stability, and cooperation through active participation in organizations like the UN, ASEAN, and NAM. 2. Economic diplomacy. Indonesian economic diplomacy is to expand trade, attracting investment, and fostering economic cooperation through participation in forums like ASEAN, APEC, and WTO. 3. Cultural diplomacy. Indonesian cultural diplomacy showcasing traditions, arts, and fostering people-to-people connections through cultural exchanges and exhibitions. 4. Environmental diplomacy. Environmental diplomacy advocating for sustainable development, biodiversity conservation, and climate change mitigation in international forums. 5. Maritime diplomacy. Maritime diplomacy is to protect territorial waters, promoting maritime security, and leading initiatives for marine conservation. 6. Humanitarian diplomacy. Humanitarian diplomacy is to provide assistance and support to neighboring countries during times of crisis. Last but not least is 7. Education diplomacy. Education diplomacy is to promote Indonesia as a destination for international students, engaging in academic collaboration, and advocating for quality education globally.
Indonesia utilizes public diplomacy, particularly through Wonderful Indonesia, to showcase its cultural and tourism potential to the international community. This soft diplomacy approach aims to create a positive image of Indonesia through culture, language, friendship, and economic engagement. Government nation branding efforts, highlighted by the launch of Wonderful Indonesia brand in 2011, have intensified the promotion of diverse tourism opportunities. One notable destination is Mandalika in Lombok, known for its picturesque coastal area blessed with beautiful beaches, mountains, and forests. Events like the 2020 Mandalika MotoGP under the Wonderful Indonesia program not only attract visitors to watch the races, but also enable them to experience the abundant natural beauty of Lombok. The success of this initiative is a collective effort involving the government, stakeholders, and Indonesian people, driving improvement in the tourism sector, attracting investment, and generating substantial income for the country. Through the Wonderful Indonesia promotion, Indonesia has achieved remarkable results in attracting foreign tourists and garnering investor interest. Initiatives have effectively showcased the country's tourism potential and create opportunity for foreign and local investors to contribute to its growth. Additionally, foreign tourist visits have brought significant economic benefits to Indonesia. The success of this endeavor reflects the combined efforts of the government, stakeholders, and Indonesian people, all of whom have played a crucial role in developing and promoting Indonesia as a desirable tourist destination.
The rules to promote Wonderful Indonesia. The first one is media. The media plays a crucial role to promoting Wonderful Indonesia to a wider audience. Like print media, electronic media, and the social media can be used to publish information about tourist attraction, culture, cuisine, and the natural beauty of Indonesia. The second one is society. The Indonesian society plays a significant role to promoting Wonderful Indonesia as an attractive tourist destination. First is tourism ambassador. Number 2 is the preserving cleanliness and environmental sustainability. Number 3 is introducing local culture. Number 4 is supporting local business. Number 5 is being hospitable host. And the last one is utilizing social media. And the last one is from government. The government has a key role in promoting tourism in Indonesia. Some actions the government can take include: number 1 is developing effective marketing campaigns to attract both domestic and international tourists. Number 2, improving tourism facilities. Number 3 is engaging local communities. Number 4 is promoting cultural diversity, tradition, and the natural beauty of Indonesia. And the last one is the preserving the environment and the natural resources by adapting sustainable tourism practice.
The reason Indonesia is successful in tourism diplomacy is because Indonesia is one of the countries that has great opportunity to take advantage of tourism aspect. This is supported by natural condition and a strategic geographical area. Indonesia is rich in islands that reach 17,000 islands that stretch from Sabang to Merauke. This is the village for Indonesia and gives strength in the country in addition to with natural condition. The total population of Indonesia will reach 25 million, with its population diversity also affect the cultural strength that inhabits the island in Indonesia. This factor becomes further in developing aspect of tourism. Tourism has the potential to be used as the instrument of diplomacy to introduce the country potential to global world.
tourism is able to attract the attention of domestic and global citizens through its natural wealth and cultural arts. Therefore, the use of the tourism sector is diplomatic tool has a great opportunity, especially seeing the connection of Indonesia, which is currently bending its image the global world through the formation of nation bending. This is in line with Melison's explanation that nation bending can have a political influence in conducting a diplomatic relationship.
That's it about Indonesian diplomacy. I hope you guys like it and understand about it. And with a deep sense of pride in being Indonesian, my name is Pedro Dacion representing Group 6. Thank you for watching, and until next time.
Cicik periuk sunting dari Jawa, datang dan kecibok bawa, kepiting 2 ekor. Cicik periuk sunting dari Jawa, datang dan kecibok bawa, kepiting 2 ekor.